AllStars well before Female AllStars even existed. We just didn't know it.
Half of us were working together already. We was working together already, and we liked working with each other. I feel like we each have the ability to make something happen, you know, and even individually in all our own careers, because we all have our own careers, all solo artists.
AllStars, where like you're actually just dope in what you do. You got your own style about you, you're just unique to yourself, and you can come together and work as one.
Female AllStars is about unity, empowerment, collaboration, talented females coming together to create something massive and just to build awareness about the fact that there's so many talented female artists within the grime industry that don't get the recognition.
For me, it just means the best of female talent in the UK, which I really think that our crew or our group kind of orchestrated, where we had just different levels and different type of talents within the group. And for me, that's why we were all-star group. Not all of us were the same.
We all shine in our own way, and together we just made a lot of noise. Most of us were working with each other and Girls of Grime.
I first met the girls at Rinse FM. We did a Girls of Grime takeover set.
I was a part of a platform called Girls of Grime. That's what Shakira started.
To showcase female talent within the grime industry.
I can't even remember what year. I want to say like 2018. Let's go with that, 2018.
And I met all these girls there. I didn't know anybody, but yeah, we got to know each other because we was doing a lot of radio, a lot of shows.
She's cold in the game, bigger up, know that name. Love her, know she's cold in the game, bigger up, know that name. Love her, know she's cold in the game, bigger up, know that
It's not Mexican, so no, we don't make their kind back. Your wife, I love you, no, but I'm your friends again, but on the line, you know I ain't fair.
You better keep up the pace this year. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not the underdog around here. Show no love and I show no fear.
I'm seeing my life is boxing. I'm not one for a bit from boxing. I spent 2 years in boxing. You know what boxing.
I move in the shadow on a road making though. Some way no sleep or no friends getting me thorough. I'll taste the straight. Okay, I've been moving straight. You'll be rumble. I'll get the moon still their general. I don't need no camo. On point like a arrow. Stay on the straight and narrow. You might get hurt. Make a man disperse. When I start calling them rebel.
We had been doing a series of radio sets, like radio shows, and did a showcase for other female artists.
Having a platform like that was really useful and it brought us all together, and that was pretty special.
So obviously we all sort of met through that. That was just a general female collective. We was all going to radio, we was on Rinse quite often, we was doing absolutely loads of things. We had launch parties, all sorts. So we all met through that, we all connected through that anyway.
And we had forever discussed about doing a song, and every time we saw each other, we discussed about doing a song. We discussed about doing a female pal. This was what we said. We should do a female pal. They'll go mad for it.
So pretty much exactly this time last year, funnily enough, May 2019.
So I was just sat one day, I remember actually where I was at the kitchen table, and I got a Twitter notification. I didn't really use Twitter at this point, and it was off Lady Shocker, and I was proper like, what's this? What's this about?
We all spoke about making a shoot together so many times. And then one day we just decided to do it. So we all sort of brought people in that we knew of and wanted to work with and that we had previously worked with on radio with Girls of Grime.
Lady Shocker hit me up and asked if I wanted to be involved in a track, 8-bar track. She's going to get as much as the females as she could involved. And yeah, obviously I was down for it. Ended up being 13 of us. I think it could have been a lot more potentially, but it ended up being 13 of us.
We wanted it to be the female pal because there was nothing else like it.
Because by this time we were all in a WhatsApp group together because we were all working with each other. So I found the beat works, put it in there. Everyone loved the beat. At this time, I think there was only 6 of us. So it must have been me, Miz, Nye, Madders, Frankie, Pre, I think at a later date, so once now the beat's in and everyone's decided they like the beat, now we're deciding who else that we should bring on.
He was like, right, so what are we doing? Like, it's obviously became just a massive rally tune.
We was discussing among ourselves, you know, who could be involved. I didn't really know many fellow artists at the time. Again, I knew quite a few people among the challenge scene that I had come across on Instagram, you know, while I was doing challenges myself, but they were more on the rap side of things, or even dancehall side of things, rather than grime.
Seeing Frankie at Grime Originals, do you get what I'm saying? Like, we touched base, she was with DJ KDK, like, she kind of briefly mentioned the track and then told me more about it on Insta. And when I first saw it, I was like, do you know what? And I always thought Frankie was good with her freestyles and stuff anyway, so I kind of thought, do you know what? Let me see what this is about, innit?
Then as well, I'd heard of Nahanda. I'd heard of Nahanda because some guy, a promoter I've worked with in Birmingham, kept telling me about her, and I had seen little clips here and there. I'm not really big on social media, as like I see what everyone's doing, but I see little things here and there.
So I've clicked it, and she's like, do you want to be part of a all-female grime track that's dropping? Kind of a few little things. I've responded like, oh, cool and whatever. My heart was like, I was like, ah, like.
I hollered Nahanda, she was up for it, Nova was up for it. Yeah, then we got Tomboy and Mad, and the whole 13. And then the whole 13 was just up for it. And as you can imagine, doing a track with 13 people is not easy. It's not easy at all. So someone had to take the initiative. I took the initiative.
There was 13 of us, got the instrumental, everyone wrote an 8-bar, we was like, fuck it, let's go and do this. So we went and recorded the video, which was the craziest day in the world. I think it was a Sunday as well.
Oh, touchdown, are you mad? The E&J sponsor, come on.
7, 8, that's not enough.
It's not enough, but we got these.
Shit, cold.
Watch out, break the wrist, hey! Are you mad? You got all the fucking goats. Come on!
Can't forget the food. Hey, my gosh, chef, you don't know. Is that Cassie?
Next thing was the video shoot, and at this point I think I had met Frankie. Me and Frankie got on really well, but I hadn't met any of the other girls, and this was my opportunity to meet everybody. And I was going through a really bad time. I'm not going to go into too much detail as to what was going on, but I thought I'd be ready to do this video shoot when it was, and like I really wasn't, and I was gutted, and I'm thinking, am I going to get pulled off the track? Like,
with Tunnel Vision on the video, and I think he done an amazing job. Big up Tunnel Vision every time, because the switch up wouldn't look how it is to me if it wasn't for him. Do you get what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like everything went right everything flowed right. So we went with the right cameraman, we went with the right location, we went with the right beat, we went with the right order. I feel like we managed to get everything together and it worked. So yeah, big up S Breezy as well, directed the video. Crazy, you get what I'm saying? She had us like working and it was nice.
I just remember going down there with my DJ equipment, us all being on set. We all had like little sections that we had to do. It was mad professional. The girls worked really, really hard to put it all together. Obviously they're independent, so it came out of their own pockets.
We were sponsored by E&J. We had various t-shirt sponsors, so we had quite a few brands selling t-shirts. We was all wearing various t-shirts in the video, sorry. We had food provided, so one of the members, they had like a food business on the side, and so they made the food, you know, bring it for everyone. So that was really good.
The video shoot was jokes. My girl cooked up a storm. Haran, get me everywhere. Ask anybody at that shoot, but no one had hungry belly in it. You get what I'm saying? But the shoot was sick. For me, it was a new experience. I'm so used to working on my own as an artist. I'm so used to having complete control over the creative aspects of my music to my videos. So having to be in a group and have like 12 other people and their opinions, and then you turn up and it's 12 other people at a video shoot, for me it was like, kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety. It was something new to me.
I enjoyed it. It was a good vibe. We ate, we drank, we smoked, danced, everything. Like, it was good. It was a real good vibe.
I messaged Shaka, I'm like, oh, like we still hadn't met at this point. I said I can't make it to the shoot. She was really good about it. She was like, look, you can still be on the track if you can get your part of the video shot and send to me. So I did that. I sent it over, and then out came the track, and it just, obviously the track banged, and it went from there.
I actually remember the day that the Switch On video came out. I remember coming home from work and coming into the bedroom, putting it off on the TV, ready for it to drop. And my babes was out at the time, and I was like filming it, running around screaming. Like I was so excited for it to come out, and I don't even know how many times I willed it.
The video just went crazy. I mean, the first day it went to 10K. And I think we was all shocked. Like we knew it would do well. We all had the belief that if we all put our, you know, energy into this and we do our best, it will definitely make waves. So we knew that. We had no doubt in that. But we didn't expect it. I don't think we did expect to get all the love that we did. 10th of May, video is meant to drop or whatever. My girlfriend of 3 years, who I loved very much, walks out, leaves me. I don't care about the switch up.
The group chat was going mental, absolutely mental. Like all of us, like all 13 of us, literally all at the same time, were just posting like love hearts and like crying faces. And that was sick. I swear within like the first hour it got like 5,000 views or something like that, 3,000, 5,000 views.
I didn't know what the numbers were gonna do. I'll be honest with you. I just knew that there was 12 girls on pushing this tune, so it had to go somewhere. Like, it had to. It was, how could it not? You've got 13 people that are on it. Like everyone wants to blow. Of course it's gotta go somewhere in it. So I'm not gonna lie. When we started hitting our first 10K, the WhatsApp group went off. Yo guys, are you seeing the numbers? Blah 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 blah.
I don't give two fucks about the switch up. Everyone's enthusiastic. Everyone's like, yes, it's coming out, and I just don't care. I'm raining on their parade.
It had quite a good amount of views actually, which was quite positive to see. People were sharing it on their stories and on their feeds, retweeting it and stuff. So it was nice.
Then it was like 20K. Like what? Are you mad? 20K? We're playing on radio. I wasn't ready, man. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't ready. But it was probably one of the highlights of my music career so far, in terms of just being able to share it with other people. There's so much good energy in it. It was just nice.
I think Ruka's tune of the week. It was on Semtex's top 5 tracks to know. DJ Target has spun it quite a couple times. Spyro had spun it. Like, yeah, everyone was playing it and it was getting such good reception. You know, we were getting our props, and, you know, females and males was, you know, sharing and reposting.
For all the grime heads out there, I got a grime record tonight. I actually saw this on Instagram over the weekend. I was like, you know what? We need this on the radio. Female AllStars present the Switch Up. It's like a whole heap of cam MCs. We're gonna get that on the radio. for the first time.
The switch up. Too many names to mention, too many sick female MCs. You know what, let's get straight into it. This is my video of the week. It's a female all-star. This one is called The Switch Up.
Hey, tell up the vote, you know, it's this rude kicks with the matter face. Kicks quick up rude kids. Each and every time in the decor. Female all-stars, The Switch Up. It's a bit mad.
I'm moving the shadows on the road, making no some rain helps leave us. No flex, get me paddle. Cause I got a face that's big from there, I've been moving.
This is it, Female AllStars right here in Capital Extra, DJ Semsex.
Supporting the Female AllStars, you know how we do. The switch up, yo, let the things them run. I'm moving the shadows.
We've got the girls of Grime that have linked up on SBTV. Fair play to them for showcasing this. And an 8-bar rally features a female DJ, Kaylee K, Lady Shocker, Ms. Shay, Nino Laughter, Pre-Wavy, Nahanda, Cassie Wrights, Frankie Stay Woke, Portia NY, Nerva, Tomboy Sexy, and Mad as Tiff.
Top that cats and fakes and brats. Top that stuff that thought they were bad. Beat their girl when a side stay mad.
All them again and left them all shook like who, what, where.
Big up Mikey J. Each and every time. Female all-stars. Switch up.
know about Female AllStars? Don't play special.
I'm moving the shadows on the road, making.
It just carries on. It's still carrying on. It's a year later and it's still carrying on. We're on almost 40k now. I think to be more exact, we're on like 38,000.
I think the first time I actually met everybody, and honestly, I was shitting myself, was we did the One Extra Radio 1 takeover, and I don't think I've ever been more nervous in my entire life. So not only have I never met any of these girls apart from Frankie, I think I definitely had met Frankie at this point. Anyway, I've never met half of these girls. Well, anyway, so I turned up and I was just shitting myself. I think the first person there was Laughter. She was just lovely. Like, I think she gave me a hug straight off. We bumped into each other in the street just randomly. I started feeling a bit more calm, right? People are nice, it's cool. We all waited outside, got together, went in, and I'm like, I can barely remember anything. I was that nervous. Like, I was so new to this, and watching all these people, like, I just felt a little bit, I felt out of my depth, but like, I will always be grateful to Shaka for giving me that opportunity, and always, like, as well, telling me as well, like, you're not out of your depth, like, you're on the same levels, like, we're all family here, like, yeah. So I would say that was when I felt like part of the Female AllStars, when we all met at the One Extra thing. We all fucking shelled it down.
Female AllStars team takeover on BBC One Extra with DJ Target, that was sick. Target interviewed me and Shocks beforehand as well, so obviously that got played before the set was played on radio. So that also ties into my favourite interview as well. But obviously that was one of my favourite moments, favourite shows, favourite sets ever. All of us were there. We was in the One Extra studio. The lighting was all sick. Obviously we had DJ KDK on deck. Oh, that was just, like, looking back at the footage, all of us went in. And I feel like that was a really pivotal moment for me as an artist as well. Because looking back, I feel like I done really well on that. And I was like, yes, like.
Yo, it's a C-A-S-S-I-E-R. Hey, C-A-S-S-I-E-R. Yo, look bigger than I
keep that on mic. You can get smoked as much as you like. You can get barbecue or get fried. Either way, you'll be getting blazed on both sides. Get blazed. Step to me, you get blazed. Test to me, you get blazed. I am police, so you will get blazed. Don't try and defeat me, you will get blazed. And again, get blazed. Step to me, you get blazed. Testing me, you get blazed. I am police, so you will get blazed. Don't try and defeat me, you will get blazed. Boom.
Taking you more like a heathen. You chat air, you might as well be breathing, but hold up, I'll be something new to believe in. A bar so sharp that will cut through the air and leave you all bleeding. Like it's your time of the month, but you're standing there confused because you ain't got. Whoa, I said I don't need a loan, but I got good credit. Get cycling home because it's been 5 dead. It can't tell me I'm done when I ain't even met it. It's a brand new day, new opportunities, what can I say? Just waiting for the call from Dizzy. He said he'd get to it, but he's just been busy. I've knowledge, got MCs like here that can't rhyme with orange. Like Goldilocks and the porridge, I'm too hot to handle, my bars, they're abhorrent. That word I'll define, it means something like offensive to the mind. Unclean.
Take no certain people wanna point fingers at me, but don't watch how I break them wrists. 10 years strong in the game, yeah, I've done no shifts, I don't care what my man thinks. Roll to anyone set that I wanna spray. Grime I is, I bounce back from the time I miss. Hey, Now all I want in the scene, all I want in is reads, all I want in is peace, all I want in is peace. And I'm not about for the stress, I'm not down, so man, don't text me. And I'm not involved anymore, and I couldn't give an F, so don't tap my name or vex me. Honestly, I don't feel better inside, so I'm shelling on mic, so man, don't test me.
One extra.
Calm down and they want to test my patience. To be the bad girl now, that's temptation. Man, I got so much to lose, but if I lose it, then I'm coming for you. It's blatant. Stepped out looking like the maddest creation. For a thick and I got Chanel on my fragrance. Plug like a socket, no empty pockets. We be getting money like we are Freemason. Like a hustle, like I'm half Spanish, not Mexican. So no gonna be there, hand pass. Your boy balancing up atrás and your girlfriend sex again. But I'm a lie, you know it.
Yin yin pon the ball, all right, what me sing. Lightning bars, me a shot lick everybody out to them. Stop to that fight, me a smite. You're too bright, but you want test eye in a night. You know about black ops. Me no walk, me no, but my lyrics come like 100 shot. What me sing? Lyrics come like 100 shot. Lyrics come like 100 shot. What me sing? What me sing? Lyrics come like 100 shot. Lyrics come like 100 shot. I am on point like an arrow.
One extra.
The energy was mad. It was mad. Everyone shelled. Like, everyone just went in. It was wicked. Like, it was. We was even in the top 5 BBC One Extra Target takeovers.
You know, quote me on this, but I think till this day, like, our team takeover is one of the best ones that, you know, DJ Target has on this series. And yeah, like, I remember being so proud of everyone that day. We was all just so happy with each other that day because we all gave it. You know, it was all just energetic, and yeah, it was just really fun. It was a really fun experience.
You multiply by 10 plus 1. And the crowds go, and I put the mic out, and the crowd go, Romeo down, and I'm like, yeah.
A monthly show on Pyro Radio. We've also been on BBC One Extra twice. We've been on Spyro Show as well.
Why do they hate so much? Put in the work, don't play so much. Music takes up a lot of my